Good afternoon, Zimbabwe. I've been reading the document that Mthuli put out regarding the money that was borrowed from Afreximbank. He put out $1.5 billion that was borrowed with government guarantees, but he left out the balance. The actual amount is $5 billion US. $5 billion US, and yet there are no drugs in hospitals, and yet the roads are potholed. And yet there are no jobs for the youths. And yet when you go into schools, there are no books. And yet teachers and nurses are crying every day about poor salaries. And yet civil servants are not being paid well. And yet pensioners are not being paid well. That is why I always talk about looting of public funds. This is another example of how money is not actually accounted for properly. Do you know how much it costs to run all Zimbabwe's 5 central hospitals in Mpilo, UBH in Bulawayo, Harare Hospital, Parinyatwa and Chitungwiza? It's only $50 million. Do you know how much is being looted every month out of this country in terms of gold alone? Only gold is $100 million US. So it means what is being looted by the political elites every month through smuggling of gold would run our central hospitals for 2 straight years without any shortages. That is why I'm saying dialogue is pointless. How do you dialogue around stopping ZANU-PF from looting public funds? How do you dialogue around stopping ZANU-PF from getting money through Afreximbank and refusing to tell us what it was actually used for? Mthuli simply said to purchase important things. What are these important things? Going into dialogue with ZANU-PF is only for opportunists who are looking for government jobs. ZANU-PF must simply follow the constitution. They say they won an election. Why would somebody who won an election want to dialogue with a loser? Them loot, them loot, them loot.